Hello, welcome to She Knows with Rosie, where we cover all things wellness, health and weight loss. We'll be specializing in plant-based weight loss for women. If you have been plant-based and you haven't reached your weight loss goals, this is for you. We're going to talk about all things a starch solution, or basically how to do the starch solution. If you want to try the starch solution out and you're not sure where to start, I'm here to break down all of that for you. There's basically a 7-day structure where you commit for about a week to try this lifestyle, and I highly recommend it. I really do. If you have heard of the starch solution, you don't know where to start, or if you're not plant-based at all and you have no idea what I am talking about, hang around. I'm going to explain all of that to you now. It's very simple, very easy, and I do believe to rather go like cold turkey and try it out for 7 days than to sort of just dip your toe in the water and sort of do a few days. That also said, if you're not plant-based but you have a few plant-based meals during the week, like you're sort of trying it out, I applaud you. This is fantastic, and you can try a starch solution meal here and there and you will feel a little bit better. But honestly, just to go completely starch solution for a week and then take it from there and see how you feel after that is what I would recommend. So just the guidelines of the 7-day, they call it the 7-day Sure Start Reset. The diet was basically created by Dr. McDougall, and it's no news to the world, the starch solution. I would like to call it just a starch-based diet because I don't like the connotation between just like saying a specific diet. It's like very drill sergeant-y, but the way of eating. So starch-based way of eating. Let's stick with that. That sounds so much better. Okay, firstly, eat as many starches as you desire. It sounds crazy because we live in a world and a society that says to us, up your protein, drop your starch. Even the keto world is this fat crazy. So forget all of that and eat as many starches as you desire. Also, on that note, opt for minimally processed starches. So don't go for the highly processed made with flour starches. Rather lean towards the whole foods starches. And then your next thing would be, it wouldn't be news to you, and hopefully this isn't just like something you haven't been doing, but you can eat plenty of vegetables and fruit, and more emphasis on vegetables than on fruit, because this is a plant-based way of eating. You would need to avoid all animal products, so that is meat, dairy, eggs. Just cut that completely. That should be like a no-brainer, but I feel the need to say that, so let me say that. Then keep fat intake as low as possible. So your avocados, your nuts, your seeds, your olive oil, keep that for per occasion, and don't just have that in your meal every single time, because obviously we have been told you need the protein, you need your fat, you need just avoid that. Like I say, for these 7 days, see how you feel. And then another one is to limit your fat intake while making food, adding your vegetable oils, including your olive oil. Avoid your olive oils and just keep the fats down, keep them quite low. Don't add that blob of margarine, keep them very low. Then when eating soy, try and skip all the soy processed foods. So like your soy burgers, your soy sausages, the soy mince, the soy bath soap. They make soy out of everything. They make everything out of soy, and it's fantastic if you're transitioning and you're like a heavy meat eater and you're like, I need to have a burger, and you want that texture, and that's great. But for the sake of this starch solution, you bring down your processed soy products and rather opt for like your tofu, edamame. If you are going to have like a coffee or whatever, put your soy milk in, but be very like sparingly with it. Don't just be chugging glasses of milk. Hopefully no one's really doing that anymore, but just keep it minimal and keep it as unprocessed as possible. And I feel like a broken record, but go easy on the sugar and salt. Said every healthy lifestyle diet ever in the world of ever. But when I say go easy on it, don't cut it out. So I would say rather sprinkle on top of your food than cooking with it, or as you're making something, having it in the food. Because we normally do a taste test and we go, actually needs more sugar, needs a little bit more salt. And it's like, why do we just cook the entire meal with sugar and salt? No. So it's usually the scapegoat, it's not the problem. So just, you can sprinkle a bit on top for flavor. Have you ever had rice without salt? made that mistake once or twice in my life. So no, sprinkle a little bit on top of your food. Then there's a few tips with regards to this, just to help you make it through a week, and hopefully you can extend it to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, a year. That'll be fantastic. But here's a tip: don't bring tempting foods into your house or into your workspace. So remove all the temptations. If you got a sweet deal on something and you bought quite a bit of it and you're like, I'm just going to pack it there in the top of the cupboard, I'm not going to have it, I swear, I'm not going to have it. And when we're done with maybe trying this whole week, think, no, get rid of it. It's going to yell your name. You're going to have it. Just don't. Get rid of all temptations completely. The next thing is prepare, purchase, cut, pack, store all of the foods that comply with what I just mentioned in your fridge and in your cupboard. Easily accessible. If you want it, you can open up and grab it. We're humans. We want the easiest way to do things or to have things. So if it's there, you'll have it. If it's not there, you're going to have other things. So honestly, just a little bit of preparation and maybe a bit of clearing out. You don't want to be going past the cheese in the fridge to get to whatever you thought you would want to have. If that's not even an option, it's not even an option. I can honestly say to you, in the world of, let's say, plant-based, whole foods plant-based, in the world of veganism, there are so many different camps, and it's quite a scary place with regards to, you get your keto vegans, you get your high protein vegans, you get your junk food vegans, you get your raw till 4, you get your fruitarians. I'm sure the list is way longer than what I know about or want to know about or know the names of, but I've tried almost all of those, and I come from a predominantly meat or animal product diet, and when I made the move over to incorporate a few plant-based meals, it was fantastic. And then I was like, okay, but I would like to hit a few weight loss goals, and how to do that while still enjoying the food and feeling satisfied, like how to navigate that. When I looked into incorporating more of a starch-based diet, it was like quite a bit of a hallelujah moment, because I like finally I got something that can keep me full. The variety is fantastic. I understand why you shouldn't be cooking with oils. Like I said, the diet was created by Dr. McDougall, and he's got a whole book on it, and it's called The Starch Solution, and it breaks down everything you need to know. But for the sake of this video, I'm just giving you the few guidelines of, you want to try it, you want to get going. That is basically the guidelines that I gave you now. You'll be golden. I must honestly say, this is the lifestyle that I've chosen. I absolutely adore it, and it totally works for me. So you got to do what works for you and for your goals. So try it out. Leave some comments with things that if you're struggling with something, or if you want to know something, I'm more than happy to help you guys. Then thank you so much for watching my video. If you can please subscribe and like to this video, that'll be fantastic. And then I will see you in the next one.